Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing a new what if, and that is what if Naruto remembered his past, part 1. Now as usual guys, if you guys can please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, leave the bell notification on so you guys can be the first to get my new content, and follow me on Instagram, to which I'll leave the link in the description below. Now to everyone that's listening, I hope you guys are all taking care of your guys' selves with all this madness that's happening all over the world, globally, you know. When it comes to the pandemic and all those rioting around the world, please guys, take care of you guys' selves. Most importantly, I would like you all to look after yourselves, okay? Because it takes only you. And just to let you know, eventually I want to be continuing with my What If Naruto with the Genius Boruto series, and eventually I'll be finishing off a lot of other what ifs, but discontinuing a lot of them and remastering them, okay? But without further ado guys, to get into this next what if, or new what if anyway, and that is what if Naruto remembered his past? Part 1. Now let's begin. So where our story is going to actually start off is when Naruto is young. Now he's still going to go through the trauma in his life with losing his parents, the nine tails being sealed within him, and everyone ostracizing him, okay, hating him for him being pretty much protecting them. Like, this is one thing I don't get about the Hidden Leaf. Naruto is pretty much the door to a nuclear bomb or something that's like, you get what I mean? Like, Naruto is pretty much the only thing that's keeping them safe from other villagers and from the Nine Tails. And so I personally don't get how the village can justify being that way to Naruto. It annoys me, okay? So anyway, young Naruto still grows up in his life, being ostracized, being hated, being looked down upon. But this Naruto is different, okay? For some reason, this Naruto is unlike the Naruto in canon. He's more quiet, more not reserved, but walking around. He's absolutely emotional, he sees everything, but he's sad, very sad. This young Naruto can't explain it, but for some reason everything looks familiar. The Hokage monument faces to everything around the village. When Naruto walks through the forest, he feels calm, relieved, relaxed. He doesn't know why, but when he sits in the forest, he meditates. He's away from everything. He sits by a creek watching the water go by as if he's done it all his life. And this is a young Naruto at 4 or 5 years old, looking and observing the world. He understands that the village hates him. Naruto doesn't know why, but for some reason he keeps having flashes of visions of certain events that happen where it doesn't make sense to him. Naruto sees multiple walls, dead bodies that scare him, like everything around in his mind sometimes. And then he notices a figure that he can't shake. Someone with red eyes that Naruto can't shake out of his mind, but it's not hatred he feels for this person with red eyes, but sorrow, sadness. And as Naruto continuously blinks out of all these visions, he can't help but, though he doesn't know why, and slowly but surely starts to remember things. He can't help it. And this is a 4-year-old Naruto. And as he's walking through the village, oblivious to everything, and it's snowing by the way, Naruto hears something. He hears a bunch of kids picking on a little girl with Byakugan. Naruto sees this and goes, huh? What the? And he goes, runs over and goes, hey, you three, leave her alone. And he goes, what you gonna do about it, you little runt? Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Naruto stands there, and as he watches them, at first he's about to make a shadow clone, but he realizes something. Instead of making shadow clone, he sees a vision of himself knowing how to fight. But this is not a vision of himself, it's no one he recognizes in his mind. As these boys are confronting him and about to attack him, Naruto pretty much blanks out of his own mind. He doesn't remember anything. But when he snaps back into reality, he sees that the 3 boys are on the ground, badly injured and hurt, and they're looking at Naruto. And Naruto's like, what the? Hinata's looking at Naruto, not out of fear, but absolute joy. She's quite happy and she's grateful that Naruto saved her, and she bows to Naruto, and Naruto goes, it's alright, it's nothing. And he smiles again. And she goes, please, thank you for saving me. And as Hinata's guard comes up to come rescue her, she sees Naruto by him and sees all the boys on the ground, and instead of thanking Naruto for pretty much saving or helping Hinata, instead he goes to attack Naruto without hesitating, goes over and kicks Naruto right in the face, but Naruto wasn't expecting it, and he gets kicked right in the face and he hits the ground. Hinata's like, oh my gosh, stop, no, don't do that, he saved me. And the the Hyuga that is with Hinata goes, "Sorry, Lady Hinata, but I'm absolutely forbidden to let anyone come near you, especially that boy." And Hinata's like, "But he saved me. And he's not a boy, his name is Naruto." And he goes, Forgive me, Lady Hinata, but we need to go." And as Naruto gets up, he looks over, but he's so angry. And as Naruto gets up and opens his eyes, he still has more visions of things that he can't explain, names that he shouldn't know of, anything. Like, he's remembering certain people, a boy with white and black hair, a boy with white hair, with red eyes. Naruto's like, "What the?" All these flashes of things going through his mind. He says, "Huh? Tobirama?" Naruto's like, "What's this? What's going on? Senju? Uchiha?" Naruto's like, "Huh?" And as he gets back up, the boys that Naruto just finished beating up get up, and they see that Naruto's slightly on the ground, and they use this advantage to get their little revenge on Naruto and start kicking him and beating him down. And Naruto wakes out of his stupor when one of the boys lands another punch on Naruto, and after Naruto gets hit, he lands on the ground and they begin to punch at Naruto, beat him down. And Naruto's like, "No!" Like, he's like, "I gotta stop them." Without hesitating, Naruto, just out of pure instinct, puts his hands together and goes, "Wood style!" Just out of pure reactions, just natural reaction, Naruto goes, "Wood style!" And for some miraculous reason, trees begin to grow around him and do like a slight wood dome jutsu, but it's a weak one, made out of branches and stuff, but it's enough to scare the boys away and go, "What the? He can use chakra jutsu?" And they run off and goes, "Run!" And as they run, Naruto's like covered by branches of trees that come from the top of trees, and Naruto's like, "What the? I can use wood style? Incredible." And then young Naruto runs away. And from there, Naruto keeps it to himself that he can use wood style. He tries to practice it then and there, but he realizes over his life that he can only make like a little flower bloom or make grass petals grow. After that, Naruto's like, "What the? But I was able to make those branches move." Naruto goes to think to himself, and this is over the period of time in his life, okay? He doesn't know why he knows these certain names. Now, from 4 years old all the way up to 8 before he enters the academy, Naruto continuously had flashes of past lives that he doesn't remember. But only one particular past life. The one name Naruto can get from everything he remembers is Hashirama. That's the one thing he can always know he can remember as the person he's seen his eyes through is Hashirama. Naruto's like, "What the?" And so for some odd reason, Naruto goes into the library and finds out who Hashirama is. Hashirama Senju was the first Hokage, to which this baffles Naruto's mind. He goes, "How am I Tobirama?" And he finds out that Tobirama is the second Hokage, to which shocks Naruto. And then Naruto goes to look up the Uchiha name he tries to find. He tries to find the other one, Madara. The name that always echoes in his mind, the name that he feels hurtful, sadness, sorrow. And as Naruto looks for it, he can't find Madara Uchiha. And at this present time, he's a bit scared to ask any Uchiha about it, due to the suspicion of them in the Nine Tails. So Naruto does nothing about it, but he slowly but surely remembers. He doesn't realize it yet, but he's remembering his past life, the life when he was Hashirama. Now Naruto joins the academy, and as he joins the academy, for some odd reason, he can't do Shadow Clone Jutsu. He is exceptional in Taijutsu to the point where Sasuke can't beat him. When him and Sasuke have a battle, it's made very clear by Iruka that Sasuke is a prodigy, no doubt. But for some reason, Naruto's Taijutsu and Kumite is just that much better. Sasuke can't even hurt Naruto, much like how Madara and Hashirama used to fight. And Hashirama, when they were younger, was better at fighting. And so that was the same. Naruto just handed Sasuke to the floor, pretty much, their first battle. And Sasuke was jealous and angry, and from there Sasuke wanted to always beat Naruto. And that's what shocks Iruka, how good of a fighter Naruto is. But when he came to him trying to do the Shadow Clone, he's like, "What the?" He tries to do the Shadow Clone Jutsu. And the poof looks stupid again. He goes, "I don't get it. I can do wood style, but I can't do this." And the third Hokage's like, what did you say, Naruto? You can do wood style? Show me. Wood style. Naruto's like, "Okay then, no third." He goes, "Wood style! Multiple pillar jutsu." And as Naruto does this, a little leaf or a little branch thing breaks out of the floor, to the third Hokage's amazement, but it's only a little twig, little branch. And when Naruto's like shocked, and the third Hokage's like impressed that Naruto can use wood style, like it shocks him because Naruto needs to understand the basis of water style and earth style to understand wood style. So this shocks the third Hokage that Naruto for some reason can do this. And then what happens is, but he can't do it, so Naruto still fails. But the third Hokage keeps this in mind with Naruto. He wants to see how far Naruto can push himself. And so, like in canon, this Naruto, even though he has Hashirama's memories flashing backwards or forth, and he's super great at taijutsu, at this present time, due to his own chakra mix-up and the fact that he can't replicate the same feeling he had when trying to save Hinata with Wood Style, Naruto pretty much is slightly similar when it comes to the jutsus in canon at this present time, because he doesn't know what he's actually doing. His mind is muddled up a lot of the time. So Naruto, like in canon, gets fooled by Masusuke to steal the scroll of sealing, to which Naruto, like an idiot, steals it, at a good, he steals it. He does the 60 jutsu, to which Naruto still keeps the 60 jutsu. He still does that on the third Hokage, which rockets him, hits the ground instantly. And as Naruto steals the scroll of sealing and goes off, he begins to read it. There he learns the multi-shadow clone jutsu, but he kind of skims that because he wants to learn other jutsus as quick as he can. One jutsu in particular catches his eye, Wood Style, Wood Dragon Jutsu. And as Naruto says the Wood Style Wood Dragon Jutsu, he has a vision of Hashirama standing on top of a giant wood dragon himself. Naruto's like, what the? And as he starts standing on top of a wood dragon, Naruto hears Wood Style, giant wood golem jutsu. And before Naruto can do anything, he jumps out of that flash. He goes, what the? Wood dragon? Wood golem? Huh. And as Naruto reads the specifics of the Wood Style, Naruto's like, water chakra, earth chakra, huh? Wood Style. Like, Naruto's going through the specifics. He learns multi-shadow clone jutsu, but that's not a top priority. It's the Wood Style jutsu he notices the most. And he focuses upon it. Focuses on a lot hardcore. And once Naruto starts to practice, he practices the hand signs. Takes a while for him to master it without reading the book, but after 4 or 5 attempts, Naruto figures out the hand signs perfectly. Now it's up to him applying the chakra. And so as Naruto begins to weave, he goes, Wood Style, Wood Dragon Jutsu. A little tree branch grows out of the ground. Naruto's like, it hits the ground. And he goes, he's got to try. So for the next for the next time, Naruto is practicing the Wood Style Wooden Dragon Jutsu. And as this occurs, Masusuke comes, like in canon, and pretty much threatens Naruto to give the scroll of sealings, to which Naruto refuses to give, seeing the true intent of Masusuke. And so Masusuke tells Naruto that you're just a dumb little brat with the 9 tails, and this is the reason why everyone hates you. Now give me that damn scroll or I'll kill you for it. Naruto said, never! He puts his hands together and goes, Wood Style! Wood Dragon Jutsu! And as Naruto does this, a branch grows out and grabs Masusuke's leg. When Masusuke sees it, he says, huh, Wood Style? You? Huh, don't make me laugh. Rips his foot off the root that grabbed him. He jumps up and goes, well, then you don't want to give it to me, then fine. He chucks a Demon Wind Shuriken at Naruto, to which Iruka comes and saves Naruto. From there, Iruka gets pretty beaten up by Masusuke, to which young Naruto runs away because he can't do shadow clones. For some reason, something's blocking him from using shadow clones. And so as young Naruto is running away, hiding, Masusuke still puts Naruto down to the point where Iruka goes, no. And pretty much has Naruto's back to the fullest, to the point where Naruto is emotionally and absolutely compromised. Now without hesitation, Naruto jumps in the way, kicks Masusuke in the face, and appears in front of him and tells him, if you ever lay a hand on my sensei again, I will kill you. And he goes, is that so, you little brat? Naruto goes, yeah. And he goes, then how you gonna do it then? With your Wood Style? And Naruto goes, indeed! Wood Style! Wood Dragon Jutsu! And out of nowhere, the ground starts to crack and starts to shake. And Masusuke goes, what the? And the branches start to break out of the ground over multiple areas. And then, boom! Naruto is propelled straight into air with a giant wood. And as Naruto is in the air, he realizes that a dragon's face is being molded out of the trees. And as Naruto realizes, he goes, whoa, I did it! I did it! And as he screams, in excitement, he remembers Hashirama using the wood dragon and has a vision upon Hashirama, how to use it. And so Naruto focuses and brings the wood dragon straight over Masusuke and goes, ha! Now what were you saying? I need to do what? I can't do Wood Style? Useless? Alright. And Naruto's like, incredible! Naruto can use Wood Style? And Naruto goes, don't worry, Iruka Sensei, I'll be down here to help you very soon. Naruto begins to weave up another hand sign. He goes, that's it! I need to keep this emotional state. And as Naruto focuses, he puts as much chakra as he can, remembering how to do it, and he goes, Wood style, multiple wood dragon jutsu. Summons another 2 more wood dragons behind Mitsuki. And as he scares, goes, Naruto, I was just joking. I wasn't gonna do nothing to you. I swear, please, let me live. And Naruto goes, don't try to lie to me. I saw what you tried to do to Iruka and you want to put me down? No. And then Naruto goes, let's see how really good you are, eh? Then Naruto instantly goes, Wood dragons, attack! The wood dragons instantly go to attack Mitsuki. But he manages to dodge the first wood dragon, but the other one slams him into the ground. And the one that Naruto is on wraps around him and pulls him up and begins to drain his chakra. And then Mitsuki goes like, what the? You're not gonna kill me? I'm a shinobi of the hidden leaf. And Naruto begins to drain some of his chakra. And then as Mitsuki blacks out, Naruto jumps down and releases the wood dragon. And as he's about to land, he lands straight on Mitsuki's chest, slamming him to the ground, keeping him on the ground and goes, chump. Naruto walks over to Iruka, to which Iruka is baffled that Naruto could use wood style, especially wood style wooden dragon jutsu. That shocked him, even making 3 altogether. Yep, now Iruka's like, Naruto, we need to talk. He takes Naruto to the third Hokage, to which the third Hokage explains to Iruka that he actually knows what's happening because he's been seeing it through his orb. And as Naruto goes, if you could see it, why didn't you do nothing about it? What kind of Hokage are you? I bet you Lord Hashirama wouldn't allow that to happen. And that shocks the third Hokage that Naruto stated there. And he goes, And then as the third Hokage is about to talk to Naruto, Iruka states that Naruto did use wood dragon jutsu. He used the jutsu that only the first Hokage could use. And as Iruka looks at Naruto, he's buzzing out. The third Hokage already saw and he's baffled that Naruto can use wood style, but he has someone they can teach Naruto. Someone that will be perfect for Naruto to learn for now. And Iruka calls him in. Lord Third calls in. At the time his name is not Yamato. But he still comes in and he goes, Naruto, I would like you to meet Yamato. He's the only other person in the Hidden Leaf that can use wood style. Naruto's like, Yamato? And he goes, And he shakes Naruto's hand and he goes, so I'm going to be the one that be looking after you and teaching you wood style, eh? I won't be teaching you it right away, Naruto, but at the same time, when you do get time, I'll be teaching you multiple jutsus and how to utilize it. Naruto goes, incredible. Okay, I'm excited. And so the third Hokage gives Naruto his headband and states to Naruto, quite interesting that you quote the first Hokage, for you using one of the symbols of the first Hokage's jutsu, wood style, wood dragon jutsu, and chakra suppression wood dragon jutsu, to which I'm actually impressed, Naruto. Even your fighting style is nothing I've seen. Well, nothing I have not seen out of the first Hokage. And this trips up the third Hokage, and so Naruto enters the academy roughly around the same part, and he's still an idiot in a sense when it comes to writing, because he just is. But Naruto's mind is straightforward now. It's not going through flashes. Naruto has all the experience of the fighting in his mind, is everything, even learning more wood style, but some of the memories when it comes to jutsus are not really there. Like for instance the wood style 1000 hand bloody Senju 1000 veritable cannons or whatever, that Buddha slapping jutsu. Naruto doesn't have visions of that yet, or Sage mode, not yet anyway. But he's learning wood styles a lot, and a lot of how to do ninja summoning tools. So Naruto is pretty much having these flashes on a daily. And for himself, he's actually tripping out because he understands that this is something different. But he doesn't tell the third Hokage. He tells no one that he's having flashes of some life that he doesn't know of Hashirama himself. And so as Naruto is in the academy, he sees Sasuke, of course. And Sasuke looks at Naruto and he wants to beat Naruto so bad, because this is after, of course, the Uchiha massacre. So Sasuke is an brooding emote that's only lost to Naruto and Taijutsu. So he's got a bone to pick with Naruto hardcore. And what happened to, so that sets the rivalry up. Like, the girls are split between who's better. Naruto is much cooler when it comes to Taijutsu, but Sasuke is better when it comes to ninjutsu, for now anyway. So what happens is Naruto is placed on a team with Sasuke, and when they go to try to balance out the Kunoichi, at first Iruka was going to place Sakura on the team, but since Iruka's like, someone that will work better with your jutsu, someone like Sasuke has the Sharingan, Naruto has wood style, and then he thinks about Hinata swapping her out, but then he realizes, nope, I'll keep Sakura with Team 7 and let Ino go with her team with Kuronai, because sensory unit, bugs, dogs, and the Byakugan, it works much more better like that, and we already got someone with the Dojutsu, which is Sasuke. So Eureka finally establishes that everyone gets put in their teams, Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura. Now Sakura's quite happy to be in their team. Ino's actually quite jealous that Sakura's in that team, because Ino's gunning for Sasuke hard. But Sakura's like, here, I get to either gun for Naruto and Sasuke. Hinata's gunning for Naruto, of course, towards that's similar towards canon. And so what happens is Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura are put into Team 7. Now Sasuke looks at him and goes, have you become stronger than when we last fought Naruto? Naruto looks at Sasuke and smiles, gives the same smile that Hashirama gives, but Naruto is not like Hashirama though, where he gets all depressed when he gets put down. He's still Naruto, but just with some of the memories of Hashirama at this present time. And as Naruto is looking at Sasuke, he slightly sees images of someone here that has been flashing past his eyes, but the name always comes up as Azuna. And as Naruto looks at him, goes, Asuna, Ichigo. It just keeps going through his mind of this person. And so what happens is, when Kakashi comes, he sees the team. He's heard about that Naruto can use wood style, and he's quite looking forward to it. Because Kakashi knows that he can use lightning style to break wood style, he believes it'll be easier for him to fight Naruto with using lightning style, if he needs to get that far. To which he's like, yeah, I wouldn't need to. And then right away when Kakashi comes in, Naruto didn't do an elaborate prank. What he did was he used some of his wood style jutsu to transform the top of the door into slightly a ledge to allow for him to suspend the dustpan, the duster. So when Kakashi walks in, Naruto reverse, he unsummons the wood style he had, and the duster falls on his head. To which Kakashi realizes, yep, Naruto's the idiot, Sasuke is the brooding emo, and Sakura is the suck up. Okay, I see my team. So from there, Kakashi's unimpressed at the present time, and asks to talk to them all on the roof, to which they do. Now as Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura are on the roof, Kakashi asks them their goals. Sakura at this time, she states she has no idea what she wants to do. She's happy to be in the team with Sasuke, but she's also happy to be in the team with Naruto as well. Towards Kakashi looks at it and goes, lame goal. Looks at Sasuke and goes, what's your goal? Sasuke pretty much states, I want to kill someone. And Kakashi's like, lame goal. Looks at Naruto and goes, and you Naruto, what do you want to become? Naruto goes, well, what I am going to become is the next Hokage. But not only that, I'm going to become the most powerful Hokage that had ever lived. More powerful than the first Hokage. Definitely. And Kakashi goes, oh, is that right? And how you gonna do that? And Naruto goes, with my wood style, of course, Kakashi sensei. Kakashi goes, Kakashi sensei. Okay then. Well, tell you guys what. I have a goal for you guys. I want you guys to meet me at the training ground tomorrow. I don't want you guys to eat anything at all. I'll know if you guys do. Do you understand? Naruto goes, fair enough, sensei. He listens. Sasuke goes, kind of grits his teeth, like, whatever. And Sakura, she's like, okay, Kakashi sensei. And from there, Naruto's team pretty much scatter, go back to where their respective houses. But Naruto always, though, he practices the wood style every time he puts more effort into wood style, like how he put all the effort into shadow clones and sexy jutsu. Naruto puts all the effort into wood style. He even gets to the point where he can make a wood clone, which is more effective than a shadow clone, because wood clones are much more, well, I believe they look more stronger and durable as opposed to shadow clone, and they can use themselves and bind people with wood style around them, because they pretty much are wood style. So Naruto learns how to make 2 wood style clones over the time period, but it's not 100% the greatest, but he still learns how to do it. Okay, and he's able to do some wood style, like wooden branch grappling jutsu. He's slowly but surely remembering all of the wood style jutsus he learned. And so as Naruto meets Sasuke and Sakura on the battlefield, well, the bloody area where they do the bell test, Sasuke looks at Naruto and goes, so Naruto, are you going to use a wood style or not? And Naruto goes, well, I am, but I'm going to practice another jutsu. And Sasuke goes, another jutsu? And he goes, yeah, I'm going to practice my sensory ninjutsu. And Sasuke goes, you're a sensory type? And he goes, no, not necessarily, but it's not impossible for people to learn sensory ninjutsu. It just takes concentration. And for me, I've been it's like I've been doing this forever, I guess. And as Naruto focuses in, he focuses and senses Kakashi's chakra immediately, and realizes that Kakashi's gonna be a while, to which Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura talk. And as they talk, Sasuke goes, "So you can use wood style?" And Naruto goes, "Yeah, takes a while, but I can use wood style. At first I needed the emotional connection to activate it and sustain said wood style." And Sasuke looks at Naruto and goes, "Okay." And so what happens is, as Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura talk, Kakashi appears, and he explains the entire gist of the purpose of the test. Well, he didn't discuss the purpose of the test, but what he discussed is the test itself. And so what happens is, Sakura is the one who points out that there's only 2 bells, to which Kakashi states, yes, there's only 2 bells. So the one that fails gets put over there, tied up over there, and doesn't get to eat while the other 2 will. Naruto sees this and he thinks in his head, well, if that's the case, and if I win, then I'll easily give up my food for Sasuke and Sakura. Naruto thinks about this, and Sasuke is like, whatever. And so what happens is, Kakashi goes, "So, are you guys ready?" And he goes, "Begin." Naruto disappears immediately with Sasuke and Sakura. But what happens is, Naruto's not gone for long. But I'm just going to state that primarily the story is only going to really be about Naruto. Sasuke and Sakura are just going to be the add-on characters. But as Naruto jumps away, he infuses chakra. He remembers a jutsu in his mind, and it connects it with the sensory type. He closes his eyes and he connects his chakra to the chakra that's emitting from the tree, to which Naruto does, and he's able to see across the entire forest, around the whole entire area, and that encircles them training area. And Naruto can see Kakashi in the middle. Naruto's like, wow, incredible. And then he spots something. He realizes that the Kakashi in front of him is actually not the real Kakashi, because he can see another Kakashi sitting behind a tree reading his book. And this shocks Naruto and it kind of frustrates him. And then Naruto finds where Sasuke and Sakura are, pretty much like echolocation but 3 trees. And so Naruto rushes towards them and explains where Kakashi is, and explains that the one right here is a fake one. And Naruto goes, "Don't worry, I'll give you a distraction. Sasuke, you see that tree over there?" To which Sasuke takes a while, but he notices that tree. And Naruto goes, "Throw a fireball jutsu at that tree. Kakashi Sensei's behind it. I'll distract the clone in the middle, okay?" And Sasuke goes, okay. And so what happens is, Naruto's wood style wood clone jutsu. He makes 2 wood clones, and he goes transformish, and he transforms one into Sasuke, and the other one stays himself. And what happens is, Naruto runs off into another direction, and when Naruto goes, "Sasuke, when I say now, do it." And so what happens is, the Naruto shadow clone and the transformed Sasuke wood clones, they rush at Kakashi, and Kakashi goes, "Took you guys long enough." And as Kakashi reads his book, he fights the Sasuke and Naruto clone, and Kakashi goes, "Hey, you guys are quite good. I must say your fighting style is actually improved than what I was told, but alas." And he goes to flip and kick Sasuke in the back of the head and jabs a punch in Naruto's gut, and he goes, "You both lose." And as Naruto and Sasuke drop, the transformation jutsu instantly transforms their Sasuke back into a Naruto shadow wood clone, and the wood clone jutsu disappears immediately. And Kakashi goes, "What? A wood style jutsu?" And Naruto goes, "Got you, Kakashi Sensei, wood style." And what happens is, the real Kakashi looks back, and he just realized that right now that Naruto distracted the clone one long enough for him to get into an area. And so what happens is, Naruto goes, "Wood style venomous vine jutsu." Vines go around Kakashi, and they release a spore jutsu that allows for Naruto to stagger and slow Kakashi's movements. And Kakashi gets hit fully. He goes, "What the? He found me?" And as Kakashi jumps away, he's coughing. And Kakashi like, "What the? My senses, everything's starting to get blurry." And Naruto goes, "Wood style multiple vine jutsu." Multiple vines grab Kakashi and start to wrap him, but Kakashi powers up a lightning jutsu around his body. And then Sasuke finds his opportunity and shoots a fireball jutsu, to which Kakashi turns around. He weaves hand sign and does a mud wall jutsu, to which he jumps back. And as he does this, Naruto does a wood style and a wood dragon jutsu. Naruto remembers the feeling, and he focuses on that feeling he had when he did the wood style wood dragon jutsu the first time. And as Naruto keeps the emotion that he had, that anger, that rage, but keep it in the form of serenity, he's able to do the wood style dragon again. And this time he wraps it around Kakashi. And as Kakashi sees this, the shadow clone rushes over, but instantly starts to get poofed away, because Kakashi's chakra instantly starts to get absorbed. And he's like, "No!" Naruto's wood dragon completely hugs Kakashi, and Naruto gets wood style multiple vine jutsu, and multiple vines come and wrap Kakashi. Kakashi can't even use lightning style, And as Naruto pulls the wood dragon down, he tells Sakura to come get the bells, to which Sakura does. And Kakashi goes, well, I lost. Looking at Naruto and goes, wow, Naruto, I must say it's quite incredible to know that you can use wood style to that degree. Naruto goes, thank you, Kakashi sensei. Sasuke is so jealous of Naruto. So jealous. The fighting style is better, the jutsu that Naruto has is way more better, way more versatile. All Sasuke has is a fire style, you know? And that only burns or blows things up, barely burns anyone. If you watch the series, not one person barely gets burnt by fire style, except for Kisame. And is when he does his partial transformation hands. Yeah, like look at watch the anime and you'll find out, you'll see that barely anyone gets hurt by fire style jutsus, okay? Yeah, unless you go into the Boruto series. But yeah, so Sasuke is really jealous of Naruto now. And as Kakashi passes them as a team, Naruto releases the wood jutsu. And Naruto goes, I see that you actually were holding back Kakashi sensei. And Kakashi goes, oh, how do you figure that, Naruto? And Naruto states, when I was sensing through the wood style, through the trees, I was able to pretty much see an echo of chakra in your eye, suggesting that you have something in your left eye that's very special. That's your true power, I guess, Kakashi sensei? And Kakashi looks at Naruto and goes, yes, Naruto, you are absolutely correct. So as the third Hokage is made aware upon Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura passing the bell test and becoming the true Team 7, Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura go on to do D-rank missions, to which Naruto is actually quite happy about. Now, Naruto at this point is getting visions upon emotional side of the Hashirama part, to which Naruto wakes up crying, seeing all the sadness and sorrow that happened through his life, Hashirama, seeing Hashirama lose his brothers, and all the lives that were taken, how cruel his father was, and everything like that, and losing his best friend, beating his best friend, having to fight him, becoming Hokage, marrying an Uzumaki wife, having the Nine Tails, all that stuff. Naruto's starting to actually get these dreams hardcore now. Now when it comes up to the end of all the D-rank missions, to the point where Naruto has had enough, he now has all the memories of Hashirama. Not the memories where it comes to pertaining to the Sage mode and all the wood style jutsus, but Naruto has nearly all the memories when it comes to young Hashirama and pre-Clan Wars Hashirama. And so Naruto is well endowed with taijutsu. He's like absolute. The only one that's better than him right now is possibly Lee. And I'm lowballing this Naruto due to the Hashirama connection. Naruto's body is much stronger too now, due to the fact that the chakra of himself is starting to resonate with his past connection. So his body's starting to get more stronger, like pretty much like Hashirama's body. And Naruto's sensory abilities over this month and a half of training has increased significantly, to the point where it's natural for him to sense. Pretty similar to Karen, but Naruto had to practice this, and he now can make up to 10 wood clone jutsus. And Yamato's been also helping Naruto learn wood jutsus, most notably wood style, multiple wood puller jutsu, or wood prison jutsu, or wood bind jutsu. All those jutsus Naruto learns to help him, and this indeed helps Naruto a lot. He even learns the wood style multiple branch cane jutsu, so that means it's pretty much like Obito. Obito has that branch he stabs the people and does a massive wood style that spreads through their bodies. Well, Naruto also has that jutsu, to which he will use eventually if he needs to, and he carries a little stick where his kunai should be, to which he can use this jutsu. And so when Naruto's had enough, like full on had enough, he stomps to the third Hokage, goes, okay Lord Third, I've been patient enough now, but you can't expect me and Sasuke to be doing all these low rank missions. Like, come on, this is stupid, even for you as the third Hokage. Kakashi looks at Naruto and goes, are you really saying that, Naruto? Really? But the third Hokage understands Naruto's frustration and states, seeing how Naruto is really progressing, he gives him the Tazuna bridge and all their situation, and Tazuna still looks down upon Naruto, Sakura and Sasuke, but this doesn't matter to Naruto because he knows that he now has a C rank mission, a higher mission than D, where he is to lead the village for a couple of weeks at least. So this is happy for Naruto. So as Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura leave, they head off and they prepare, and Naruto is really excited, walking down, leaving the Hidden Leaf village. And as he looks back, he sees the Hokage monument, and as he looks up, he sees a vision of Hashirama and Madara staring over the entire Hidden Leaf village, pondering upon what could be, what is, and what's going to be. And this shocks Naruto, seeing the vision as he walks out. He's going to school. He's the living proof of the first Hokage, that his vision, his dream is coming to fruition. But excites Naruto, makes him so happy. And so as Naruto's heading off to the team, he instantly senses the two brothers, and he lets Kakashi know straight away. He goes, Kakashi Sensei, he goes about a good 300 meters ahead of us. Sorry guys, if you guys are from America that use the imperial system, I know the metric system at the moment, sorry guys. So look it up if you don't understand 300 meters, okay? But he goes roughly 300 meters ahead of us, Kakashi Sensei. Kakashi goes, what's that? Naruto goes, two tuning level shinobi. They're ready and waiting to attack us, I sense. And Kakashi goes, nicely done, Naruto. Sasuke goes, huh, are you sure, Naruto? You can see that? Naruto goes, yeah. Naruto begins to wave hand sign and goes, don't worry, I got this. And he goes, wood style, wood Jutsu. He manages to grab one of the demon brothers that were hiding in the puddle, but the other one manages to jump away, and he goes to rush to attack Naruto. But Sasuke appears instantly, wants to show his mettle, so he full on leans a mean ass haymaker into the other demon brother's gut, throws him up in the air and shoots a fireball jutsu, to which it scorches the front of his skin, knocking him out completely. And now that Naruto has the other brother, he does the wood jutsu on the other brother and brings them both together and ties them up using the wood style. And from there, Naruto suppressing the chakra using the wood jutsu, and from there Kakashi walks over and finds out all the information. From there, Kakashi has a choice whether he kills them or lets these guys live. Naruto states that these guys are just doing what they were paying to do, Kakashi Sensei. And then from there, all I can say is Tazuna is just shocked to see that Naruto can use wood style, like the first Hokage's jutsu, and it's powerful. Naruto was able to sense all this stuff. And so Naruto is gaining respect from Tazuna. And so what happens is, as Kakashi gets all the information from the fella, he confronts Tazuna upon the situation, stating that this is not a C rank mission but an A rank mission. And Tazuna apologizes for lying, and Kakashi asks Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura, do they want to end this mission? Towards Naruto, and Sasuke goes, hell no! No way! And Sasuke and Naruto look at each other, and for the first time having really agree with each other. And then Naruto goes, no, come on Kakashi Sensei, we can't go back now. We're just getting into the thick of it, you know? And Sasuke goes, yeah Kakashi Sensei, we're starting to actually train more and fight someone that's not restrained like you are. And Kakashi goes, well, you guys are gonna find out the hard way upon the real world. Naruto looks at Kakashi with absolute confidence and states, I understand how the real world works, Kakashi Sensei. I can tell you that way more than anyone else would believe anyway. Naruto smiles, and Kakashi just takes Naruto's information on the chin. So as Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura and Tazuna are walking, Sakura, Naruto and Sasuke are talking, and Sasuke goes, so how far can your Sensu ninjutsu go for, Naruto? Naruto goes, at this present time, roughly about, if I was to state, a kilometer. And yeah, about a kilometer. And Sasuke goes, straight line. It goes in a perfect circle. And Sasuke goes, whoa. But Naruto states that he has to focus, absolutely put focus into it though, Sasuke. He can't just let it think. But if it was a look at it, but about a good 300 meters away, I'm pretty good at naturally without needing to focus. But my maximum range is 1 kilometer. Why is that, Sasuke? And Sasuke goes, well, that's a really unique ability. And Naruto goes, thanks Sasuke. That's cool coming from you. And Sakura goes, whoa, really Naruto? You're that good? And Sasuke, that fire style was amazing. You guys make a great team. Sasuke and Naruto look at Sakura and go, And as they begin to walk, Naruto instantly stops and starts to shake immediately. And Sasuke goes, Naruto, what's the matter? Naruto goes, Kakashi Sensei, someone with massive chakra is heading this way. Someone very powerful. Naruto was looking around at Kakashi, goes, where is he? And then Kakashi notices, and then Sasuke, Naruto, Sakura, and Tazuna at the end notice. And they tackle Tazuna onto the ground towards a giant blade flips over. But Kakashi, because Naruto has made them aware of someone coming close, he was ready for this, and he instantly jumps up and kicks Zabuza's blade down, preventing Zabuza from landing on top of his executioner blade, preventing him from having an executioner blade. And when the blade locks down, Kakashi, without hesitating, grabs a scroll, instantly weaves some blood, puts some blood onto it. He weaves some hand sign and seals the executioner blade within the scroll, right in front of Zabuza's eyes. To which Zabuza is shocked. He's like, "Hey, how dare you! You just stole!" And Kakashi goes, "I know exactly who you are, Zabuza Momochi. Now you don't have your greatest weapon." Kakashi instantly scrolls the seal up, rolls up the scroll up, and Zabuza goes to attack Kakashi. Kakashi instantly reverse summons the scroll away, and this makes Zabuza infuriates him absolutely, and Zabuza goes to attack Kakashi, but what happens is Naruto goes, wood style, 4-pillar jutsu. 4 pillars come out and begin to pound Zabuza. Zabuza gets hit by the first one, but he dodges the next 3, but he doesn't realize that Naruto's weaved more hand style and goes, wood style. He goes, absolute wall barrier jutsu, and a big ass wall barrier comes up, and Naruto goes, wood style, multiple vine jutsu. Vines come straight up, but what happens is Zabuza is able to jump away, uses kunai that he has to cut them all away, jumps away, uses a water bullet jutsu to blow a hole through the wood style, to which Zabuza runs. And when Zabuza gets away, Kakashi's right in front of him with the Sharingan activated, to which shocks Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto. And then as Zabuza begins to fight Kakashi, it's made very evident that Kakashi is just way better than Zabuza. Only to the point where Kakashi gets caught by Zabuza by landing in the bloody water. And as Zabuza catches Kakashi, Naruto makes 10 wood shadow clones and makes them go around the water. Naruto rushes out straight away, but Zabuza's water clone appears and begins to attack them, and because Naruto has divided his chakra 10 times, he's slightly drained and he's not fully focused what's in front of him. But what happens is Naruto is able to free Kakashi from Zabuza's water prison jutsu, because Zabuza doesn't have the executioner blade, so he's not able to do the awesome attack and defense with it. But that doesn't matter though, because Zabuza easily uses the kunai to cut down all 10 wood clones, but this allows Kakashi to get out. He does a lightning jutsu that allows lightning to flow over his body, to which Kakashi is drenched in water and standing on water, and it shocks Zabuza and instantly drops Zabuza. His water clone disappears and Zabuza on the water, and Kakashi stands on top. He's feeling also the aftershock of using the lightning jutsu on the water, and so Naruto rushes over to where Kakashi is, and he grabs Kakashi, and Sasuke goes, Naruto, you can walk on water? Naruto goes, no time for this. He jumps and pulls Kakashi away, and Zabuza is floating on top of the surface of the water. And as Naruto takes Kakashi onto the land, Kakashi gets up and sees that Zabuza is weaving hand slides, and he does a water style wooden dragon jutsu. Sorry, a water style water dragon jutsu. My bad, got wood style stuck in my head. Apologies, guys. And as he does that jutsu, Kakashi copied it with the Sharingan and instantly replicates it and does a wooden dragon jutsu as well. And when Naruto sees this, he goes, dragons. Okay, then Naruto goes, wood style wooden dragon jutsu. Summons a wooden dragon and instantly goes to attack Zabuza. Zabuza is caught off guard by this wooden dragon that hits him, slams him into the water and starts to wrap him up. And as Zabuza gets wrapped up, Naruto pulls Zabuza straight from the top of the water, or straight from the water, holds him over the water, and then Naruto slams his fist into the ground, to which he slams the wooden dragon, slams Zabuza into the ground. And as Zabuza coughs out blood, he tries to break out using his kunai, but it's already too late. The wooden dragon is absorbing his chakra. And then what happens is a hidden mist jutsu appears out of nowhere, and multiple Sinbones go to fly out of nowhere. Naruto can sense this person, but he was too distracted by fighting Zabuza to do anything, but this person was too fast. He cut right through the wooden dragon jutsu, he grabs Zabuza and disappears immediately. And then what happens is Naruto uses wood style, and he uses the wood style dragon to slam onto the ground, dispersing all the mist. Towards Naruto walks to Kakashi, Sakura, Sasuke, and Tazuna, and Kakashi asks Naruto, where did he go? Naruto goes, they're about 3, 2, yep, they're out of my sight now, Kakashi sensei. Kakashi goes, they're about 1 kilometer away now. Naruto goes, yeah, the shinobi that found him, he used a rare jutsu that I've never seen before. Kakashi sensei, and he goes, really Naruto? You go, yeah, I sensed him appear out of nowhere. His speed was incredible, unlike anything I've ever seen, or felt anyway, Kakashi sensei. And Kakashi goes, well then we better look out for this person next time, eh? Naruto goes, okay Kakashi sensei, well I remember the feeling of the chakra nature anyway, so this person won't slip this person won't slip up on me again. And so what happens is, because Kakashi's not so drained in this fight, he's injured because he had to use the lightning style on top of water, so he also shocked himself. He's not absolutely drained, so he's able to teach Sasuke and Sakura how to tree and water walk, or tree walk anyway. Naruto walks on top of the tree instantly, and Sasuke goes, well that's not fair. that's your natural affinity, wood style. But the Naruto goes, but then if that's the case, then you can use fire style, so that means you should be walking on fire and you won't get burned, right? And Sasuke goes, you're an idiot, of course it doesn't work like that. And then Naruto states, well, then you're an idiot yourself. Wood style don't work like that. I'm actually doing what Kakashi stated. I'm walking on the trees, Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke looks at Naruto with absolute anger and hatred, like just frustration. And Naruto is looking down at him. Sasuke is meant to be the prominent Uchiha, you know? But for some reason, Kakashi is noticing that Naruto slowly but surely is getting stronger and stronger every day. He's like increasing gains, you know, like more and more. And Kakashi can notice this. He's starting to notice that Naruto is moving faster and faster as well. And his wood style jutsu are getting more easier. He can do more jutsu. Instead of just doing 2 or 3 wood style, he can do like 10 wood style jutsu. Like Naruto is starting to increase in power that Kakashi can't even explain. He's starting to know jutsu, starting to know things. Because this is a couple of days now staying at Tazuna's house, and because Naruto is pretty much strong, he can do everything himself. Naruto is really strong to the point where he has a wooden katana. Now the wooden katana, it works pretty similar to a normal wooden katana, but if he was to stab you with it, yeah, pretty much over. Pretty similar to Obito's doing that jutsu where he stabs someone with it and trees grow out of it. Naruto changed the branch that he had into a wooden sword to help him. And because Naruto can pump chakra into it, he can make his wooden sword really, really sharp, that it can cut through things. So Naruto keeps that on, pretty much has a really powerful weapon with him. And so as Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura train, they all head up to the bridge with Tazuna, and to which Tazuna and his team finish off the bridge. And this is when Zabuza confronts them. Now Naruto can sense Zabuza and Haku coming, or Zabuza and this masked person that came to save him. And as Zabuza comes, he brings the mist in this time, fully this time. And Haku appears behind Zabuza, and Naruto goes, Kakashi Sensei, I may not be able to visually see them, but I can see them with my sensory abilities. And Kakashi goes, very good Naruto. Kakashi activates a Sharingan. And what happens is Zabuza goes, Kakashi Hatake, Kakashi of the Sharingan. I want to say this to you once. Give me my damn blade back. And Kakashi goes, I don't know, Zabuza. All I'm going to state to you is it's a knife toothpick. And Zabuza gets angry, rushes at Kakashi out of just pure anger, and he lunges at Kakashi, throwing a flurry of attacks, kicks, punches, everything galore. And Kakashi's easily able to dodge it, nothing too fancy, just jumping around. It's like child's play to him, this is anyway. And as Zabuza getting frustrated at Kakashi jumps back and lands a punch right in Zabuza's gut, and makes Zabuza move away, and then Kakashi kicks Zabuza in the face. Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura are protecting Tazuna until Naruto senses the other person that saves Zabuza, chucking Sinbones towards their direction. Naruto uses wood style wood dome jutsu to protect Tazuna, and then Naruto does a wood clone jutsu and transforms that wood clone into a Tazuna lookalike, and then Naruto uses wood style to pretty much move Tazuna and hide him underneath the bridge and in the wooden dome, to which Sakura is going to stay and protect. And while Tazuna's away, the other wood clone that is Tazuna stays by Sasuke. And what happens is, because Tazuna's under there, Sakura doesn't want to give it away that the real Tazuna's gone, so she rushes back up on top of the bridge to where the fake Tazuna is, and they go to protect them. And as Naruto pulls the wooden dome down, he sees a mirror in front of him, which shocks him, and he turns around and he sees lots of mirrors all around him. And as Naruto looks up, Sakura lands by Sasuke, and then right away, Sinbones pierce Sakura, Sasuke and Tazuna's back. Naruto looks back and the Sinbones pierce Naruto's back. Naruto's like, what the hell is this? And Naruto has a flash upon the days when Hashirama lived, upon coming in contact with the Ice Genki Genkai, and this was one of their jutsus. Naruto looks at it and goes, he has the Ice Genki Genkai, incredible. Naruto gets up and he rips out the Sinbones, and his natural healing factor instantly comes on, like Hashirama's healing factor and his own combined makes it really, really powerful Naruto. And Naruto instantly heals, he looks up, and what happens is Haku looks at Naruto and goes, impressive, I've never seen someone heal in real time like that before. Naruto goes, I'm just special, that's all. And what happens is Haku's like, no matter. He jumps around the mirrors everywhere, Naruto's looking around, but he realizes that his eyes are a liability right now. So Naruto closes his eyes and he focuses his senses properly. Instead of focusing outwards at least a kilometer, he's going to focus within a 2 meter circle, properly, focus fully, 100%, 2 meter circle, 100% around him. And as Naruto closes his eyes, he instantly senses Haku behind him. He dodges, grabs Sasuke, knocks him onto the ground. He grabs Sakura as well, and the Tazuna clone. And then as he lands with him, he does a wood jutsu, multiple wood pillar jutsu. And then Naruto jumps out, and then he does a wood style, grabs his samurai sword, well, the wooden sword anyway, pumps chakra in, and begins to cut down the glass immediately. But they appear back, but Naruto goes, huh. Then Naruto puts the sword down, well, he reverts the sword back down onto the ground. Naruto goes, wood style, stabs the sword into the ground. He goes, multiple wooden bladed jutsu. And then wooden blades start to pierce out of the ground. Makes Naruto tired, but wooden blades start to pierce all over the ground. That's not by Sasuke, Sakura, and Tazuna, but all around Naruto elsewhere, and it destroys the majority of the mirrors. But what happens is Haku goes, as long as I get one, I can reform this jutsu anytime. Naruto is now breathing heavily, out of breath. He's like, damn it, this guy's pretty good. I thought I had him with this. I realized that I've used too much chakra already. Sasuke. And then Naruto walks over. He goes, I need you, and boom, Naruto gets hit by 3 sunburns on his back. Naruto lands on the ground. Damn it, and he gets pierced again on both his hands and his feet. And Naruto's on the ground in absolute pain now, and Sasuke gets up and goes, and to think, loser, I relied on you to make me stronger. Sasuke gets back up with sunburns on his body, and he goes to rush at the Haku that's jumping around. But what happens is Haku sees Sasuke and jumps around about 5 mirrors, piercing Sasuke all over his body to the point where Sasuke is looking like he's gonna die. When Naruto sees this for the first time, he makes contact with the Nine Tails. Naruto's on his mind, and when he sees the Nine Tails like, ha 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 ha, you finally made it here, you little brat. He goes, what the hell do you want? And as the Nine Tails looks at Naruto, he sees it. He sees the chakra of the Naruto, and he instantly jumps behind his cage even further. The Nine Tails goes, what the hell? How do you have Hashirama's chakra? This does not make any sense. And Naruto's like, Hashirama's chakra? And Naruto instantly, the moment he says Hashirama's chakra, his entire vision of Hashirama's entire life up until the point where he was young, all the way to the point where he died in the first ninja war, or the second great ninja war. Hashirama, all his jutsus, Sage Art, Wood Style, 1000 Splitter, hand slapping jutsu, all of that above. Naruto learns all those jutsus, even forbidden jutsus that he shouldn't know, but he still knows it. But he learns all of Hashirama's secrets, strengths, weaknesses, everything. And all those jutsus awaken within Naruto's body, and Naruto's body fully becomes super strong, and his chakra levels go beyond anything that's normal when it comes to Naruto. His chakra himself is as great as Hashirama, and old Hashirama too, might I add. And so as Naruto awakens to this, the Nine Tails is even more shocked. Naruto wakes up in the real world and he goes, Sage Art! And as Naruto says this, he breaks out instantly, destroys all of the sin bones on his bodies. And Naruto does instantly, Wood Style! Picks up wood come everywhere and grabs Sasuke and Sakura. And what happens, Naruto begins to pump chakra into Sasuke Sakura to remove all the sin bones. And the fake Tazuna that's there turns into a Naruto and poofs away. To which Haku sees. And then Naruto looks at Haku and goes, you've absolutely lost this one. Naruto pulls his wooden katana out. And he goes, you know why? I know how to easily beat you now. Naruto slams the katana into the ground and he goes, let's try this again. And he goes, Wood Style, multiple bladed jutsu. And blades instantly pierce the ground. And then as the blades pierce the ground, Naruto goes, Wood Style, wooden dome jutsu. And the wooden dome appears all over, and Haku can't bounce around mirrors anymore. Naruto completely blocks it, and Haku gets stabbed in his arm, legs, and shoulder by all these wooden blades piercing his arms, and Haku drops to the ground immediately. Naruto goes by Haku, and as Haku looks at Naruto, he's like, please. Naruto slams his fist into Haku completely, and this is a Sage Art Naruto, the strength of Sage Art Naruto. Naruto's looking up, and Sasuke looks at Naruto after being healed. He's like, what the? Naruto, what the hell happened? Naruto looks at Sasuke, and Sasuke's like, this chakra. Naruto's like, it's alright, Sasuke, I've got this. Naruto disappears immediately and appears by Zabuza. Naruto has the blade. He cuts Zabuza's hand off completely, which shocks Kakashi. Naruto instantly appears right in between them and stabs a samurai sword right into Zabuza's gut. and as he stabs his wooden sword right into Zabuza's gut, wood style appears and bursts out of all his, right out of Zabuza's back, completely killing him immediately. And as Naruto pulls the wood style blade out of Zabuza, Zabuza hits the ground and a wooden tree grows out of Zabuza himself, all the way up. Naruto goes, and as Kakashi sees Naruto, he sees that Naruto has some markings on his head, but Naruto deactivates the wood style, and as he does so, he instantly collapses immediately right in front of Kakashi. And what happens is when the villagers come to see what happened, Gato and his men appear as well in a massive force, and now that Naruto's down, Zabuza and them are dead. Gato sends his soldiers, his boys, to attack, but Sasuke is so angry that Naruto has now even become more stronger, and this anger turns into rage, frustration, hatred, and then he remembers Itachi, and he equates the feeling he's feeling towards Naruto the same way he felt towards Itachi when he killed the Uchiha clan, to which Sasuke activates his Sharingan immediately, but it's not just one Tomo, it's two Tomo Sharingan. Immediately both his eyes have it, and Sasuke gets up immediately, looks over, and when he sees these men, Sasuke grabs a kunai and immediately blitzes to the area. Kakashi sees that Sasuke is doing this, so Kakashi leaves Naruto where he is and he runs over to help Sasuke, but Kakashi is pretty drained fighting Zabuza again, and Sasuke, even though he got healed by Naruto, he's not at 100% chakra. So as Sasuke and Kakashi begin to fight, they take out a lot of the men in the fight, but Kakashi's fighting style is sloppy, and Sasuke's in a blind rage, so he's gonna slowly but surely get caught. And yeah, Sasuke does get caught. They grab one of the Gato's men, grabs Sasuke and knee him in the gut, towards Naruto instantly senses it. He gets up straight away and he pounces up immediately, and Naruto goes, I've had enough. Naruto goes, wood style, giant wood golem jutsu. Naruto summons a giant wood golem, and then as Naruto summons the wood golem, Naruto swings all the mist away immediately and walks over the bridge, and he stares down at Gato and all his men, and as the mist disappears and Gato and men in them look up, at first they see Sasuke and Kakashi. Sasuke is injured and Kakashi is fighting men off, but when they look up they see a giant wood star in front of them, and Naruto's breathing heavily and say, Kakashi Sensei! And Gato's men are freaking out. They all drop their blades and run. They're like, no! They all run away, and Gato says, get back here right now and finish him off. Naruto uses the wood golem to grab Gato and pulls him up, and Naruto, without hesitation, without mercy, chucks Gato up and uses the wooden dragon that's on the wood golem to eat Gato. He uses the wood dragon to completely devour and crush and kill Gato immediately. And then from there Naruto he dispelled the wood golem, and as Naruto lands on the ground, he completely collapses again, using way too much chakra than he could do at this present time. Kakashi's looking at Naruto. Sasuke is shocked that Naruto yet again saved his life. And so what happens is everyone of all the Valanda Wave villagers idolize Naruto, just like how the world idolized Hashirama as the god of shinobi. They look at Naruto like that. Naruto's like an absolute genius, like to them anyway. It's an absolute savior, you know. And so the bridge is still called the Great Naruto Bridge, but Naruto's even have a statue erected on him using the wood dragon jutsu and everything like that, saving them from Gato's men. And so when Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura and Kakashi head back to the Hidden Leaf, Sasuke voices his frustrations at Naruto and goes, "Hey Naruto, what the hell was that jutsu you used before when you had those marks over your eyes? Your chakra, it was incredible." And Naruto goes, "I don't know." And Sasuke goes, "You do know. You just shouted those words, Sage Art." And when Kakashi hears that, Kakashi goes, "Sage Art? What are you talking about, Sasuke? How does Naruto know Sage Art? That's a really rare and difficult jutsu to be able to even use and master. I only know the first Hokage's mastered it. I think Lord Jiraiya can use it, and the fourth Hokage could use it as well." Naruto smiles. He goes, "The fourth Hokage used Sage Mode? Yes." And Kakashi goes, "Show me the Sage Mode again next time, Naruto. I want to understand if you actually really do have Sage Mode or not." Naruto goes, "Okay, Kakashi Sensei." And then what happens is they all go back to the Hidden Leaf Village, and the third Hokage is made aware upon Naruto being able to use wood jutsu to a greater degree. He summoned the giant wood golem jutsu, and he even has a wooden katana that can be as sharp as a real katana, or can do a wood style through it that pretty much obliterates anyone that stabs, and he can do multiple blades all through the ground, towards the third Hokage is impressed. But then it shocks him to hear how the next message that Kakashi explains. Kakashi explains that Sasuke stated that Naruto used Sage Art, or Sage Mode, and if Sasuke's description of the Sage Mode is accurate, he had marks going all the way down his face and he had a circle on his head. The black lines outlined his eyes and it went across his cheek all the way to his ear, on both sides, and the mark on his head is a perfect circle with a dot in the middle. The third Hokage stands up and goes, that's the first Hokage's Sage Art Jutsu. How does Naruto know how to do that? What is going on? And so as Naruto catches up to everyone back in the village, everyone finds out that Naruto can use wood style to a real powerful degree, and they start looking at Naruto differently, absolutely differently. And so without hesitation, Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura are put into the tuning exams. But what happens is, before the tuning exams begin, Naruto trains for a bit. He wants to train his taijutsu up, especially when it comes to taijutsu, because his Sage Art, he is absolutely boss, physically strong, so he wants to push the maximum to that. And not only that, Naruto practices every day with his wooden katana, you know. At first people laugh at him, even Konohamaru is shocked upon Naruto using a wooden katana, until Naruto instantly goes to a rock and goes, what's this, Konohamaru? Naruto lifts up the katana, the wooden one, and plants it straight into the ground, and as Naruto does it, he walks away, puts the katana away, and Konohamaru states to Naruto, hey big bro, nothing happened, are you sure that katana works? Naruto goes, look back and you'll see it, idiot. And Konohamaru looks back and sees that the stone has been cut in half. And Konohamaru's like, incredible, you're so cool, Naruto. Naruto smiles and goes, well, thank you, Konohamaru. He rubs Konohamaru's head, and from there Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura prepare for the tuning exams. And this is where I'm going to leave this one up, guys. I hope you guys like this. Please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, leave the bell notification on so you guys can be the first to get my new content, and follow me on Instagram, to which I'll leave the link in the description below. Yeah, I hope you guys like this spot off. I'll continue this if you guys want me to. Leave your comments in the comment section. And yeah, I hope you like this. Please like and subscribe, and as usual guys, this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.